Some problems in Columbia County today, though. Several polling places ran into issues this morning. Dozens of voters had to resort to using paper ballots. News Channel 6's Chloe Salsameda live in Columbia County for us tonight. And Chloe, news of these issues spread all across the country.
That's right. Now, the poll workers at several locations were not able to log onto the voting machines today, including right here at this location. Now, the voting machines are back up and running, but the news made its way all the way to the White House, prompting a heated exchange between the president and one of Georgia's top election officials.
After weeks of campaign stops, commercials, and anticipation, Columbia County voters returning to the polls to cast their votes for Georgia's runoff elections. But dozens of voters running into issues when arriving at their polling sites.
I mean, during the general election, it was go in there, you could scan your ballots and use the stylus pen, mark who you wanted. And today they said color it in like a high school Scantron test.
Election officials at several sites unable to log onto voting machines due to a programming error, forcing people to cast their votes on paper ballots.
It's just different to color it in like a Scantron test. I thought I was going back to high school.
The issue resolved in about 2 hours. But it didn't take long for news to travel to the president, who tweeted, quote, "Ballots are being left in lock boxes. Hopefully they count them." Gabriel Sterling, Georgia's voting systems implementation manager, quickly hitting back, saying the votes of everyone will be protected and counted. Back at the polling sites, voters eager to move on from the 2020 election cycle.
And how does it feel kind of to be out here again voting 2 months later?
Frustrating.
Why so?
We already did this, and I don't like to have to do things over again.
While people are split on who they want to be their senators, they seem to agree on one thing.
I just want the commercials to be done with.
I'm tired of all the commercials, all the phone calls, even on Christmas Day and New Year's Day. It's a little ridiculous.
Now, lines have been short all day in Columbia County. Earlier today, we saw dozens of people go in and out of those doors, but right now, as you can see, it's pretty quiet and there's no line at all. Now, just a reminder, 2 precincts will stay open later than 7 p.m. tonight. Christ Sanctified Church will close at 7:01 p.m. and Grove First Baptist Church will close at 7:04 p.m. And if you do vote during those extended times, you will have to vote using a provisional ballot. In Columbia County, Chloe Salsameda, WJBF News Channel 6.